Hi there, it's the E-Cigarettes Australia team again with another video. Decided to do our own one on our X6 kit to replace that stock YouTube video that we have there at the minute. That'll be gone if you're watching this though. So we're quickly just going to go over what's in it, the battery functions and how to charge it. Won't go over the clearomizer in this video, the CE4 that's supplied with this kit, because that will be in a video below this. This is the third time I've took this video and I'm trying to condense it down to around 10 minutes, but I've been taking 15 or 20, so I'm going to rattle through. Carbon case, a bit different than the Ego, looks a bit better in my opinion. Only comes in black, that's all it is. So we'll go into the kit. So you get two complete units. If this is the first time you're looking at an e-cigarette kit, the unit comprises battery, clearomizer. Like 99.9% of electronic cigarettes, they're a 2-unit system. What else do you get? Charging cable, we'll go over that in a minute. Australian wall plug for your charger, that goes in there. You get this 510 Ego adapter, which I will go over, I won't go into it now. Refill bottle, that's handy because you do get 30 mils of juice in the kit. You get 30 mils of tobacco medium, and you can request a different flavour or strength if you like in checkout. That just makes it easier to fill. You put your juice from here into here, makes it a lot easier to fill these CE4 clearomizers, which I'm not going to go over in this video, that'll be in the video below. And you get 2 more spare clearomizers. These are a replaceable part of the electronic cigarette. They won't last 6 or so months like your batteries, 2 to 3 weeks and they're done. Toss them, buy a new one of these type. So let's have a look at the unit first off. So that's the complete unit. If you're a first time buyer and you're considering other kits as well, I'll just compare, because the X6 is a little larger than say a standard. If you're looking at the Kamry kit, which this is not a Kamry kit but it's the same length, you can see the difference there. It's a bit shorter. It's also wider, this unit, so it's not as small. If you're looking for something smaller, this is probably not the unit. The reason these are bigger is because they've got a larger battery in them, and they will last 2 to 3 times as long as the standard Ego kits that we sell. So that's the main difference. The other main difference with these is they do have variable voltage in a fashion. They're not completely adjustable like a twist battery where you can twist it to get your exact voltage. These have 3 different voltages only, so you can select any of the 3. And I'll show you how to do that. By first, when you get them, they should be in the off position. That one's actually on. This one's not. So we'll start with this one. To turn them on, 5 clicks on this button in succession. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The light will flash and then it's on. And the light looks orange there, it's actually red. And when you first turn them on, that's in your lowest voltage, which I think is 3.2 volts, I think it is, from memory, but it's all up on the web page what the 3 different voltages are. To go to the next voltage, it's 5 clicks again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll flash, and then when you activate the button, it'll change colour. That's actually purple, and that's your middle voltage, which is 3.8 volts, and then it has one more. 5 clicks again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll flash, and then it goes to a blue lit button when you activate it, which is the highest voltage, 4.2 volts. If you're new to this, the higher the voltage, generally the more vapour you will get out of your clearomizer, and that more vapour really means a bigger throat hit, So that's the difference. You'll get limited amount of vapour at the bottom rating, the bottom voltage, which was 3.2, and you'll get a fairly decent hit of vapour out of the top one and somewhere in the middle for the other one, obviously. If you click again 5 times from there, once you're in the top voltage, it'll just go off. So that's your off position, which is a safety feature, so you can't activate it. And then you turn it back on again, 5 clicks, and then you're in that lowest voltage. So it just cycles around. You've got lowest voltage, middle voltage, higher voltage, then off, and then lowest voltage, so forth. So that's how the battery works. These batteries are really good. They last around 2 days without a recharge. So that's the bonus of these ones for the extra size. We'll move on to charging them. Now I've got a wall plug here. So you can charge them by wall plug, which is supplied in the kit. Simply plug that in there. Disregard the lights on here. Is it even on? No, it's not on. I'll plug it in, hey? Would help. There you go, now we've got some lights on here. Don't take any notice of them lights. The light you want to take notice of is on this charging cable. So that plugs into there, and you can also charge via computer. That's just a standard USB socket. They do take a little bit longer charging by computer. This is the light you want to take note of. This green light here. When it's green, it's not charging like it is now because there's nothing connected. When your battery's flat, when it's flat, and just to digress a bit to go back, when you're actually using the cigarette or the electronic cigarette, when you take a draw, if this is the first time and you don't know, you have to press the button while you're drawing. And when your battery goes flat, you'll press the button and that light will flash continuously, or it might just flash and then just go off and it'll be dead. So when that happens, it's time to recharge. So these just simply screw onto the other end here, and don't over tighten these. Have them exactly like I have here, plugged into a wall socket or into your computer. Have them active so that light's on so you can see what's happening. Screw it up, and only screw it up as far as to when that light flashes on that battery, if you've seen that then. So the light flashes, and then this light will go red. It's actually orange. You don't want to do it up really any tighter than that. You can go another quarter of a turn just to nip it up. And when that light goes red, that means it's charging. Come back in a few hours time, and when it's fully charged, this will automatic cut out and that light will go back to green, like so, when it's fully charged. A lot of people get into trouble by over tightening these. If you over tighten them, you can damage this unit. Rarely you'll damage the battery. These are fairly solid, especially these battery, but you could damage the battery end, because this part's where all the action happens, where all your action happens between your clear miser and so forth. And also by over tightening, if you just screw them up real tight, sometimes you can go past the point of where it's actually connecting to charge for some reason. So just do it up until it flashes, like so, and you're done. And that light will go red a few hours time. I think these take 2 to 3 hours to charge up, and then that light will go green and you're done. Unhook it if you're using the wall plug. When you're not charging, either turn it off or disconnect it, just for safety. Now quickly go over this little adapter thing here. This is of no use at all with what's supplied in the kit. What this is for, if you want to use a different style tank, most will fit, or a different style clear miser. With most electronic cigarettes, they will fit any clear miser on the market, but these ones are slightly different because they have the bevel there. I'll quickly explain this. You can see this is an Ego battery which will take any clear miser, and you can see there the threads all open. Here it's got the casing around it. So some clear misers, like for instance our MT3, which is sort of the next step up from these ones, they just won't fit. It won't fit in that gap. So that's what this is for. If you want, you might never want to change clearance misers, you might love these and want to stick to them. But if you do, we supply it in the kit so you don't have to buy it. So that just screws into there, and then you can just screw your Clearo onto there if you want to use one of these ones, and you're good to go. So that's what that's all about. But like I said, with what's supplied in the kit, you don't need to use it, but it's there if you do need it. And that's it. So I'm going to sign off here. Like I said, there'll be a video below on how to use these. Really highly recommend to watch that, because there's a few tips on how to get the best performance out of these little Clearos. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching.